If you've been working hard, doing everything you were told, and still feel like you're getting nowhere, this might be the hardest truth you'll ever hear. They lied to you about working hard, not completely, but just enough to keep you stuck, because working hard isn't the problem. Working hard on the wrong thing is. And most people never realize the difference. From a young age, you were taught a simple formula: work hard and you'll succeed. It sounds fair, logical, even motivating, but look at the world around you. There are people working 10, 12, sometimes 14 hours a day. And they're still broke, still stressed, still one emergency away from losing everything. Meanwhile, there are people who don't seem to work nearly as hard. And they're making more money in a month than others make in a year. So what's going on? Is it luck, talent, connections? Sometimes. But most of the time it's something else. It's leverage. You were taught to value effort, but the real world rewards impact. And those are not the same thing. Let's break this down. If you spend 10 hours digging a hole with a shovel, that's hard work. But if someone else uses a machine and does 10 times more in 1 hour, who gets ahead faster? The problem is, you were trained to be the person with the shovel. Because that's what the system needs: people who are reliable, consistent, willing to trade time for money. But here's the catch: when you trade time for money, you are always replaceable. Because your value is tied to hours, and hours can be bought cheaper somewhere else. That's why people work harder and harder, but feel like they're running in place. Because no matter how much effort they put in, they're still inside a structure that limits their growth. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. Hard work feels good. It gives you a sense of control. You feel productive, responsible. You tell yourself, at least I'm doing my part. But that feeling can be dangerous, because it can hide the truth. You're busy but not progressing. You're tired but not moving forward, and the system encourages that. Because a busy person doesn't question things. A tired person doesn't take risks. A predictable person is easy to manage, so you wake up early. You do what you're supposed to do. You stay disciplined. And you expect that eventually it will pay off. But what if it does? What if the path itself is the problem? That's the question most people avoid. Because questioning the path means facing uncertainty. And uncertainty is uncomfortable, but staying stuck is worse. Let me be clear. This is not about becoming lazy. This is not about avoiding effort. This is about directing your effort where it actually matters. Because effort without strategy is just exhaustion. And exhaustion doesn't build wealth. It just keeps you distracted. Think about how your income works. If you stop working, does the money stop? For most people, the answer is yes, which means you don't own your income. You're renting it. And every month you have to earn it again. That's not stability. That's dependency. Now compare that to someone who builds something once and gets paid multiple times. A piece of content, a business system, an investment. They still work hard, but their effort compounds while yours resets. That's the difference nobody explains. Hard work alone doesn't scale, but leverage does. And once you understand that, everything changes. You stop asking, how can I work more? And start asking, how can I make this work without me? That's where real growth begins. But here's the reality. It's harder in the beginning. there's no immediate reward, no guaranteed outcome. And that's why most people don't do it. They choose the predictable path, even if it leads nowhere. Because at least it feels safe. But safe doesn't mean progress. Safe just means familiar, and familiar can keep you stuck for years. So if you've been working hard, and you feel like something isn't adding up, you're not crazy. You're just starting to see the gap. The gap between effort and outcome. The gap between what you were told and how the world actually works. And once you see that, you have two choices. Ignore it. Go back to what's comfortable. Keep doing the same thing. Or start thinking differently. Start questioning where your time is going. Start looking for ways to build, not just work. Because at the end of the day, hard work is not the enemy, but blind hard work is. And if you don't take control of where your effort goes, someone else will. They'll give you tasks, they'll give you deadlines. They'll give you just enough to keep you going, but never enough to set you free. That's the real game. And most people are playing it without even realizing. So the next time you hear someone say, just work harder, ask yourself, harder at what? Because that answer